Hi friends, today we are going to solve Priyanka and Toys problem from the greedy algorithm part. The given problem Hi friends, today we are going to solve Priyanka and Toys problem from the greedy algorithm part. The given problem statement states that Priyanka works for an international toy company that ships by container. Her task is to determine the lowest cost to combine her orders for shipping. She has a list of item weights. The shipping company has requirement that all items loaded in a container must weigh less than or equal to 4 units plus the weight of the minimum weight item. So it basically means that the smallest weight of an item in a container and the largest weight of an item in a container should not be the difference between both of them should not be greater than 4. Uh, all the items that meeting the requirement must be shipped in one container. What is the smallest number of containers that could be contracted to ship the items based on a given list of weights? So we will write our code. As first, because it's a greedy algorithm, so best way to do it is that to sort the list. Sorted W. Then we will create some variable. So first, smallest weight we create a variable smallest weight in a container and we will be initializing with that of w of 0. The reason for that, the list has been sorted and it's been sorted in an ascending order. So the smallest element will always be present at the 0th position in the list. Then we will create another variable containers and container unit. So containers means the the containers will contain all the container unit, and container unit will contain the individual elements which should be ranging from the minimum element would be ranging minimum and a maximum element, or the maximum weight of that element should not be greater than or should not be greater than 4. So this is the basic idea. Let's loop in the list for each in w if each greater than equal to so any element which is less than or equal to the smallest weight in container plus 4 would basically be added to the container unit. If the value is not equal to, then basically you could understand that that container unit is been filled up and it will no longer contain any element which would be less than or equal to the smallest element of the container. So we need another container to fill those elements. So here we would be adding those values, append container unit, and we will be creating a new container. So our container unit would be, again we would be initializing with an empty list, and here the smallest element in that container would become the value of each equal to each, and you'd be adding a value, we'll be adding that each element to the container unit. This is the basic idea. Here I have been writing a little bit more code or creating some list, but these lists are not required because we just have to find out the total number of containers required. But I'm just doing it for the simplicity and easy to make people much more, so that people will be able to understand the concepts in a better way. And when the last container has been filled, because the last container, if you look at it, it will not go to the else part. So after the for loop has ended, we have to put another container.append to append the last container unit to our containers, and we'll be returning the length of our containers. So this is the basic idea. I hope it works. As you could see, it passed the public test cases. Let's go for the public and private test cases and let's submit the solution. As you could see, it passed all the test cases quite properly. This question is very easy. Uh, it's not much of a greedy problem in itself, just for the apart from the sorting part, but it was quite a fun problem to solve. And guys, as I always keep on saying you, if you have a better approach, if a better solution, which would solve the given problem in much more lesser time complexity. In this case, you'll be able to find it quite easily because my approach here was to make it much more readable. And if you have any better solution which could explain the given problem given problem, explain the given problem in much better way, please comment below. Send me your feedbacks. That would be really helpful for me to create much better content in future. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned.